So the RV repair shop wanted hundreds and hundreds of dollars to fix this leaky window, and another company wouldn't even touch the RV because it's, quote, too old. So today we're going to be fixing it in our driveway for less than $25.
Look at us saving money.
Hey, we're Joe and Emily, aka that crazy couple that bought a vintage motorhome off Craigslist. It was held together by duct tape, and for good reason. There was tons of rotten wood that needed to be ripped out. Actually, it was so bad that we decided to completely tear down the RV and rebuild from scratch. It was challenging and scary at times, but this journey started to pay off. With the help of some new friends in the pneumatic community, we rebuilt the RV, and it turned out better than we could have ever expected. Now we're returning the favor by helping others fix problems with their RV.
Right on time.
I think that's good right there. Yep. Nice.
Zucchinis? Don't look.
So this is the RV we're working on today. It's not ours, it's our friend's, and it's a 1989 Toyota Odyssey, so very similar, but that window up there, that's the culprit. So
Let's get to work. Okay, so you've met the RV, but more importantly, you should meet Summer, the owner of Betsy.
Say hi.
hola.
Hola.
Tell us what's going on with it.
So I have a leak in this window, and my great friends here are going to help me fix it. That's pretty much it.
Bada bing, bada boom. How do people find you online?
They can follow me on my Instagram, which is Betsy the Odyssey.
Go now.
We'll show you guys, it's beautiful there. Beautiful in there as well. Yes, we certainly will.
Oh, let me take my shoes off.
No, you can leave them on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Here's one.
Should have a backup plan in case that whole thing busts open.
Yeah.
Removing this window is pretty simple. Unscrew the clamp rings on the inside and then slowly cut away the caulking on the exterior. It helps to have an extra set of hands holding the window so it doesn't fall and crash to the ground. With a putty knife, we scraped off the old caulking and any leftover buildup.
Do you think?
We want to clean up all this old butyl tape right here, which we've become very good at.
We've done this a lot. Been there, done that.
But we need to make sure this seals really well.
This step is a little tedious, but very important to ensure proper sealing later on.
So normally what we'd do is, this is going to be different, but we'd take the paint out. We'd remove this whatever this bead thing is, glaze seal. We would take it out, reseal the glass to the frame, and then put this back in. But since this exists, I don't even want to risk it. And what I would recommend is I have the window caulking to like finish that bead.
Yeah.
So we'll close that gap. Any gaps we see, we'll
Smooth it out.
yeah, we'll put in.
And I'm gonna take care of this. I'm kind of feel motivated right now to
Yeah.
take care of this
Yeah.
stuff. So.
But in the meantime, we'll do what
yeah.
we can to at least make sure water can't get in between here, because I think that is a risk,
Right.
especially over here too.
We prepped the surfaces, added die-core corner seal tape, and then caulked new glazing beads onto the RV window. Next, we added our beetle tape, which seals the window frame to the RV siding.
And we've reached the final step, which is going to be caulking the window frame on the outside, and hopefully once it dries we could do a wet test and make sure it doesn't actually leak. But total cost of this around $26 versus RV shop several hundred, or the ones who are like, it's too old, we're not going to touch it. So So, if this window holds and the leak is good, Emily's being blinded, we're gonna open up Joe and Emily's RV repair. Travel around, fix windows and leaks here and there. Especially if there's a lot of these rigs that no one's willing to touch because they're too old.
I don't want to replace all the rotted wood though.
No, we're gonna keep it to, you know, windows
only.
and a few.
Only windows.
Only. I mean, that's a huge business. That's a big deal. I'm not gonna lie. So. But hey, $26 versus maybe
500.
10 times that? Yeah, do it yourself.
Okay, so we just completed fixing my window. It was very easy. I had some great guidance from Joe and Emily. The process was super simple. Unscrew and clean everything off and add all the proper material, which thankfully they had on hand and all cost about $25. We probably saved a couple $100, and the job was quick and easy. Even Tika would agree. And that's all. See y'all later.
We did it.
We did it.
Another happy customer. Joe and Emily's.
Our first customer.
Yeah, Joe and Emily's RV repair. I think we might travel, fix a few things. We've got the knowledge and mild expertise, but I guess we'll see you guys next time. See what's broken. See what we need to fix. Bye. Bye.
Ready? Bye.
Bye. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Yeah.
Ooh, dirty.
Now that the repairs were done, we could finally start our mini road trip.
Nice view.
Thank you.
Our first destination was Kachuma Lake in Santa Barbara County. And if you've never been here or heard of this place, it is so beautiful. And you may want to just have this put on your list of places to go.
Onions, pepperoni, and pineapple. Okay. I just finished making a loaf of sourdough for some paninis and sandwiches later. And now we're moving on to pizza. Sourdough pizza, of course. And I just made some homemade pizza sauce. So let's prep our pizza and eat it.
Relaxing by the lake, cooking homemade pizza. in our small but mighty RV kitchen is just a feeling, honestly, that is so hard to beat. We were truly blown away by these beautiful views that this campsite offered. Comment Lakeview below and we'll let you know exactly what site we booked. Despite this being a beautiful spring day, we were genuinely surprised of how quiet and peaceful this campground was.
It's so nice, but it is such a tease that you can't swim in here. No, I like what I got.
Secret spot over here.
So we've been walking this entire campground, which is huge. We're on site like 500 something, to scope out and find some of the best spots to stay in the future. And we found a rather really cool one with a great view. And I'm surprised, this place is really quiet, at least right now. It's dead, it's a beautiful day, and it feels like we got the whole place to ourselves. If you're into disc golf, there's a huge disc golf course. I guess we might have to learn later, so there's that. Here you go, honey. Here you go. Oh, creamy.
How you doing this morning, Joe?
Just kidding. Actually, I left a package of food out on the hood.
Big no-no.
Shouldn't do that.
Everybody go tell
Don't
Joe boo in the comments.
do that. Don't do that. It is so bright, but we just had the best time at Lake Kachuma. And the best part is it didn't rain, which means we didn't get to test if the window leaks or not, but I think that's okay.
Sad to leave so soon, but it was time to pack up and head to our next destination. Man, there's just something about these Toyota motorhomes that really, remind you to slow down and take in the views and just enjoy the ride. Or maybe that's our 4-cylinder engine. We took a steep and windy detour and found a hidden gem called Ye Old Spring Tavern. Some amazing tri-tip, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, I've tried the non-nicotine ones. They're okay. It's just not the same.
Don't look at me.
How is it?
It's so good. It's a lot to eat.
has your beautiful grilled cheese.
So good. It's amazing.
How pretty that is.
Here, do you want to get a good shot of it?
Gorgeous. String potato salad.
Our next spot is truly breathtaking, and we were so excited to show it off. We rolled right into Malibu, California to the Surf Outpost. This place offers some of the best panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean, and they do not discriminate about the age of your RV, which is a bonus for us. It is also walking distance to a fantastic seafood restaurant.
They just caught the fish 5 minutes ago.
Ooh. You're a cute bird. Pretty bird. When in Malibu, you get your Malibu Brewing Company and you get your Malibu seafood, fish and chips. Wow. Yep. Okay, bye. I'm gonna eat them all.
Just being here, taking in this $1 million view, really has us feeling thankful for the friends we've made in this nomadic community. We have so many exciting trips planned this year, so this mini adventure was really just a tease. So we invite you to come join us as we go on even more adventures, and comment below where you think we should go next.